Hey guys, so the reason why I'm starting this video inside is because it's literally 90 degrees outside and it says that it feels like it's 100 degrees, so I'm staying in here as long as possible until I have to go outside. Also, Jake isn't here yet and he's gonna film this for me because I feel like it'd be kind of hard to show you the car and like explain it a little bit. I just feel like it'd be a little bit easier for some things, so I'm waiting for him. But yeah, it is literally so hot out. Like, I picked the hottest day of summer to film this video, but I wanted to get it up so bad because I've had this car now for probably like 3 or 4 months, and like the last video that I did, like buying the car, I did really well, so I wanted to make sure that I got this up because I knew there was a lot of people that wanted to see like a tour and more about it because a lot of people were interested in getting the car. So Jake said he was gonna be here like really soon, so I'll see you guys in a few. I also wanted to mention that these Moods clothing shirts, they're like the vinyl prints, are now up on the website, so I'll leave that link in the description because I showed them, I think, in my last video and I didn't know if they were going to be up then, but I know that they're up now. So if you want to go get them, go check them out. Okay, so first I'm going to start out with the keys. So it's not like a normal key, I guess, you know, that like goes into the side of the car. It's a fob, so it just like push to start, you know. Never had one of those, so kind of new. But and then it also has the auto start, which is like if you press it 2 times it'll just start the car for you whether you're like inside, which I've used it so much lately because of how hot it's been, and even in the winter I know that I'll get a lot of use out of it. And then it just has like your unlock and lock and then your panic button. So another thing that I learned that I really had no idea about is that if you like slide this little button thing here, you have like a key. So if you're ever locked out of your car, you can like still use the key, or if like your fob dies. So yeah, that's the keys. And then here's the car. If you guys didn't watch my last video, this is the 2019 Jeep Compass, and I got a few upgraded things. Like I got the detailing, and then I got like the seat heaters and stuff, but there's not a lot of options to upgrade because it is a pretty like base model car, which like I'm fine with because there's not like I'm really doing much with it besides just like going places. So I upgraded to the black decals. So the Jeep is black, the grill's black, and then I have the black rims and another like black decal. And then also with it, whenever you upgrade to the like decals, you get this top thing, which almost is the same look of like the Range Rover. Like if you put the cars side by side, besides a few other things, they look kind of the same. And then here is the button where if you have your keys in like your purse or something, you can either unlock it or lock it. So he just locked it, so if I have my keys in my hands, it automatically unlocks, or if it's in like my purse or something. But what's really nice is if I auto start the car, it will keep the car locked. So I won't be able to open it unless I have the keys with me. So if you do it in like a parking lot or something, you don't have to worry about somebody getting into your car, I guess you could say. And then around back, so back I have the decal thing, and then it actually is a very small window in the back because it does like slant back a little bit, so you can't see much out of the window, but it does have the what's it called, the backup camera. So like that's fine. It also doesn't have the automatic like open trunk thing. It's just a hatchback, whatever this thing is that opens. And like even that like stuff, all of that stuff is like black. And then just the same thing on this side, except for the gas tank is not on the driver's side, which I feel like there's not a lot of cars that I've seen that have it on the opposite side. But what's nice is I don't need to go inside to open it. I can just push and open it. And then if you look here, you don't have to twist the cap off. You can just put the gas thingy
nozzle
right in the nozzle right in there, and then there you go. So yeah, this is just the passenger side, and then I'll start on the driver's side. Okay, so here's the driver's side, and it's a little bit messy, and I also have no idea what that is. So I usually just like put my keys on there, and it's really hot in here, so I'm gonna kind of let that air out a little bit. So on the side you have your controls. This is how you do like the windows or the mirrors, and then there's your windows, And the lock thing. I don't know, is that child lock?
That's window lock. So
Yeah,
I can't put down.
Okay. And then your lock and unlock button. And then like the speaker down there.
Cup holder.
Cup holder, yes. And then you just have like your basic mats, I guess. And it's not a power seat, I guess. It doesn't have power seats. So you actually have to like move the seat yourself. Which like doesn't really bother me too much because it's actually easier, because a lot of people, they'll get in my car, they move it. Like if Jake wants to move it, he has to usually move it back. And then what's nice about these seats that I really like is that they're not full leather or full cloth. Like there's cloth here, and then you can obviously see the leather, because I hate the leather in the summer because it's so hot, and even in the winter it gets really cold. But then I also don't really like the cloth because like cleaning's kind of hard. But for the most part I like them. And then you have your little like light things
dial.
Here. Yeah, your dial, which I feel like it moves whenever I drive, and I don't know if that's true, but like I've never moved it before, but sometimes it'll go to like there. Oh yeah, and it'll let you know that your lights are on. And then if you turn it on, just does all of that. And then so there's like the odometer at the bottom, and then your speed. I'm gonna turn the air down though because you're not gonna be able to hear. What's that called? Your RPMs, and then how fast you're going. And then it also just says the speed right there. So if you click this button right here, it will take you through a ton of different things, like what's playing, door open, your range and stuff. Like it's a lot of fun stuff, I guess. So I like that. You can't go through the whole thing whenever you're driving though, only a couple. And then here you have the gas on the side, and then your temperature. Is that what it's called? Your temperature gauge? I'm not good with car stuff, so it takes me. Yeah. So yeah, I like this, but whenever I first started, I didn't know, like, you can't really see, you can see it in the camera, but you can't really see how many dots there are. So I was really confused. And also gas on this thing isn't horrible, actually. I mean, it's not the best, like Jeeps don't have the best gas mileage, but because it is a Compass and it has this auto thing that like saves you gas, I mean it does okay. But then we have your cruise control, and then here's your Siri and your phone buttons, and just like to get through, and your horn. I actually don't know that I've used this before. Yep, there we go. Wait, where's that?
On the back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, you can like change the, oh, I didn't know that.
Both. This is volume or station, and the other one's volume or station.
Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see. That's station.
Ooh, that's cool. I like that.
And then the other one's volume.
Alright.
That's what I did whenever you were driving.
Well, that's fun. And then here's your lights over here, and then your window or your wipers, the back ones.
Spray your wipers.
I just learned how to do the back wipers, because I was like trying to figure it out and I was driving, but I figured it out. So then I have Apple Carplay, which my phone isn't plugged in, but it usually is right there, and it'll just come up your like all your apps and stuff, which is probably my favorite feature about the car, because I like my phone better than anything, I guess, else. Like I don't want to have to deal with some other kind of Bluetooth thing. Okay, so like I said, I have the Apple Play thing, oops. And then you just have like your radio here for if you don't have like your phone plugged in, and then your media is like your phone if you don't want to use it through Apple Play. So it will like look for a device, but it obviously won't work. And then climate, which is like your heat, and then everything that's down here, you can have like your heat, your AC, it's all up here too. So I don't know really what the benefits of that were, because there's both, I guess. But then you have apps, which there's like a ton of different apps on here that you can use. Like there's the heated wheel. I mean, I guess you can do, I thought that you could, no, you can do that in controls. But I don't know, there's like the compass, because obviously it's a compass, so if it didn't have a compass, I feel like that'd be kind of weird. And then you have your controls again, which is like the heated seat and all that. I don't know what the settings is, but basically you get the gist. There's just a bunch of different stuff, and there's settings, language, all this stuff. I have never really messed with it all that much. I've just really done the music. But then down here since it is a Jeep, it's obviously 4-wheel drive, and it has different settings. So there's auto, snow, sand, and mud, which I've only ever used auto because I haven't taken it anywhere yet. But if you also are on, or like my driveway is really steep, and let's say like it's in the middle of winter and the auto lock just is, or the auto 4-wheel drive just isn't working, you can press this and it will put it in lock and it will like get you right up. I don't know, that kind of was like what the guy was explaining, but it just kind of keeps it from like the wheels turning and all that. And then here I have a USB and then an aux cord, which I've never used one of those because this just connects to your Apple Play, so there's really no reason to. And then you just have a this is like a car plug, and then there's just this little itty bitty like space to put, I don't know, I put chapstick in there before, but there's really no space. And then you just have this thing, what is this thing called? The shifter. I don't know, whatever this thing is there. And then this is how you like change the gears. Obviously that's in every car, I mean, I guess. And then you have, this is that auto feature thing that like saves you gas if you want to turn it off. That's what this is for, otherwise it always does it. And then this is your emergency or like parking brake. And then this is, I think this is the traction control or something like that, but you can turn it off. And then you just have cup holders, which mine's just kind of full of crap. And then these are just those things that close the vent. And then I just have like an air freshener there. And then the controls over there are just the window and to lock it. And then the speaker, and then in here, there's really not a lot of storage in this car. I think it's because it's just so small, but I just have like tanning lotion in there and then my other air freshener thing, because you really can't fit anything in there. And then I think that's actually, I think you can open up a separate, maybe not, maybe this isn't in my car, maybe that's somebody else's. Okay, so then there's lights up here, which I've actually never looked up here, so oh, that's interesting. But yeah, it's just like any other car, I guess. And then you have a mirror. Hello. And then on the other side. Okay, so let's go to the back, because I think that that's all for the front. Okay, so then this is the backseat passenger side, which there's really nothing all that crazy in here, except for I will show you these. So down here there's like an actual plug that you could like plug in a blender or something, I guess.
Your phone charger?
Or a blender, I guess. And then here is another USB thing. And also what's really nice about this car is whenever at night, whenever like the interior lights I guess come on, like the dashboard and stuff, these things around it are lights. And same thing with out there. So like, so have you ever been in like a car and wanted to like plug in your charger or something and like you just can't figure it out? Like I've had that happen so many times. Like it's dark and then you just have to, so it's really nice because there's really no way to mess it up. And I know it's kind of weird, but I feel like it's kind of interesting. And then here's little vents back here, which I had no idea. I've never been back here. So you do actually get some air back here. And then this is the middle. Oh wow, this is pretty big. The middle thing in the middle of the seats, I guess. And then you just have cup holders there. So it is a 5-seater, which is kind of nice, but I don't really need any more room than that. And she's messy. Dang. Okay, let's go to the trunk. I don't really think there's anything more back here. Okay, so then it is just like a hatchback, I think is what it's called. It doesn't have like the automatic opener. Also, my dad spilled dirt in the back of my car, so I'm kind of mad about that. But yeah, so then you just have this mat, which keeps all the dirt off of the carpet, and then you just push that, pull this up, and there's that stuff, I guess. I don't really know. Tire service, and then
changing your tires and stuff.
I don't know where the
spares under the car.
Spares under the car. Okay.
Should be. Let me check.
I think it is.
Yeah, it should be under the car. I don't want to like lay down, but
I don't know. I don't think it is. I think he told me it was somewhere, like in reach. And then in here you have these like little, like, I don't know, little cubbies, I guess. But what's nice about this is you can actually, take this out and use this as deeper storage. So like you could, you know, like if you needed more room, I guess, to put stuff down in, you can take this out. But yeah, that's nice. I'm not really gonna need the room. Oh, and then you also have, I don't know what that is. Right here you have another car thing. If you need to plug something in, I guess.
12-volt direct.
And then these seats go down, but these two go down together, and then this one's by itself. So yeah, that's it for the trunk. So I think that's really it. too much more, I think. So yeah, this is the 2019 Jeep Compass. It's super pretty. My favorite part though is the front of the car, and it also always has like the lights on. I mean, you can shut them off, but it has those lights on. And then I'm trying to think what else is there. Oh, it has the backup camera. I think I said that. So yeah, other than that, that's the car. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're thinking about a Jeep Compass, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you in my next video.